As I wander the anemic plains of Cormac McCarthy's The Road, I long to go back. How could one man create such a bleak prophecy? I wander his barren roads of ash, roads that dip into shallow valleys where the ash gathers in velvety pools. My legs are weak, my stomach is empty, and there is no sign of the living. Am I too late? I come upon a dilapidated fuel station, the pumps still in their holders, and for a moment I fool myself into hearing voices. I approach the station where the windows have been splashed black, but there are gaps, and through the gaps I see a man and a boy crouched, sharing beans from a can. The man sees me, strides towards the window, tapping the nose of a pistol against the glass. "You'd better leave," he says. "Relax," I tell him. "I'm the word collector. You have something for me." Even through the swipes of black paint I can see how he eyes me, and the pistol doesn't move. He looks at the boy and nods. The boy pulls a scrap of paper from his pocket and holds it at arm's length for the man to take. "Bring it outside," I tell him. "You can forget it," he says, and he presses the paper against the most generous slash of transparent window. Through it all, I make out the words. In the dream from which he'd wakened, he had wandered in a cave where the child led him by the hand. Their light playing over the wet flowstone walls like pilgrims in a fable, swallowed up and lost among the inward parts of some granitic beast. Deep stone flues where the water dripped and sang, tolling in the silence the minutes of the earth and the hours and the days of it and the years without cease, until they stood in a great stone room where lay a black and ancient lake, and on the far shore a creature that raised its dripping mouth from the rimstone pool and stared into the light with eyes dead white and sightless as the eggs of spiders. It swung its head low over the water as if to take the scene of what it could not see. Crouching there pale and naked and translucent, its alabaster bones cast up in shadow on the rocks behind it, its bowels, its beating heart, the brain that pulsed in a dull glass bell, it swung its head from side to side and then gave out a low moan and turned and lurched away and loped soundlessly into the dark. As I read these words aloud, I am struck by the plodding rhythm, plodding like the man and the boy themselves. The minutes of the earth and the hours and the days of it and the years without cease. These words are strung along like a journey punctuated by nouns and verbs. In the dream from which he'd wakened, he had wandered in a cave where the child led him by the hand. I am moved by the inner rhyme and stared into the light with eyes dead white and sightless as the eggs of spiders. The inner rhyme like an echo from cave walls. I can almost smell the rocks, the flowstone, the deep stone flues, the rimstone pool, the great stone room, even the granitic beast. Granitic, adjective, showing unfeeling resistance to tender feelings. Synonyms, flinty, obdurate, stony, hard-hearted, heartless. And of course, the creature. Not animal, creature. Pale and naked and translucent, its alabaster bones. Why is it translucent? Why can we see its bowels, its beating heart, and its brain that pulses in a dull glass bell? What is this creature? A dog? Perhaps a human? Or maybe something previously unknown to this world, an abomination, sick and alone, moaning and lurching and loping soundlessly into the dark. "Keep yourselves warm," I tell the man. He tucks the paper in his pocket, but the pistol stays where it is until I'm gone, back through the forecourt, back into the McCarthy nightmare, where the air is thin and the scarred road stretches like a swipe of black paint into the sky.